the midst of darkness, he alone sees the dawn. In the midst of the soundless, he alone hears harmony. There's more to life than simply increasing its speed. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. You must let suffering speak if you want to hear the truth. The inner fire is the most important thing mankind possesses. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. Watching my back is the perfect opportunity to stick a knife in it. Falling down is an accident. Staying down is a choice. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. Our fingerprints don't fade from the lives we've touched. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Freedom is the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. If you can't enjoy what you have, you can't enjoy more of it. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. If you believe you can, you might. If you know you can, you will. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. Everything's a risk. Not doing anything is a risk. It's up to you. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. It's what's in yourself that makes you happy or unhappy. The most important thing about a technology is how it changes people. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. Do not wait for the lost judgment. It comes every day. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. One defends when his strength is inadequate. He attacks when it is abundant. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. I admire those who do good and expect nothing in return. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Talent is helpful in writing, but guts are absolutely essential. There are 2 ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. Where attention goes, energy flows. Where intention goes, energy flows. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. Stop leaving, and you will arrive. Stop searching, and you will see. Stop running away, and you will be found. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this I am sure. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. Some things in life are too complicated to explain in any language. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. The scholar does not consider gold and jade to be precious treasures, but loyalty and good faith. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. When the going gets weird, the weird turn professional. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. You have to notice the truth in order to be able to avoid it. The butterfly counts not months but moments and has time enough. It's not whether you got knocked down, it's whether you get back up. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. If those at your top are weak, your bottom will be rotten. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. The sidelines may be safer, but life is played on the field. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. To know that we know what we know, and that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. Tongues in trees, books in running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. All the world is made of faith and trust and pixie dust. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. Never stop acquiring the common sense. It is as good as the knowledge. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. It's always the ones who are the quietest who often have the greatest things to say. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice.